Hey there guys, PokeGeek here. Today I am playing Faster Than Light, or FTL for short. I recently had a game going, but I will start a new one. Ooh, I get the hiccups. Blah. Okay. So, at the moment, I have Crystal and the NG Cruiser. And I personally prefer the NG Cruiser, because I can use this to disable weapons, and this to beat out the rest of the ship. Okay. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Fire. Okay. Fire spreads. Okay. So at the moment I have this turned on where I can hover over these, and what it'll do is it'll show me where these can go. It's a little cheaty, but you know, whatever gets me to the next level. So judging by the paths, I can go here, then here, then here, then here, here. Okay. So generally attack these, because most of them do not have shields. This is what I do. I take the ion blast and I put it at the weapons. And because this loads up so fast, it fires over here, ends up over there. Oh, and it missed. But that's basically what it does. That doesn't generally happen. Oh, I forgot to assign my crew too. So I have 2 NG over here. And I normally have the human as the captain, because the human has no particular special abilities. And because of this, they work best as captain. These guys have a better repair speed, double the repair speed, but they have, I think, lower health, or they've got a lower resistance. So generally what I do is I go over to the engine, but looking at some recent, not tutorials, but looking at some recent oh, I got a data cache. Looking at some recent strategy guides, I guess. They say put them on the shields. So a small civilian ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight, but they just inform you that they are out of FTL fuel and can't jump, so I'll give them my fuel. 2 fuel. And I got a burst laser Mark III. This is good. This is very good. And so, if you guys don't know FTL, you have the ship and you use upgrades. And what you can use these upgrades for, you can use them, you can do sensors, which I normally upgrade as a first priority. And you have your shields, engine, oxygen. That's how fast, like, here, I'll show you guys. If you open up these doors, you can put out fires this way. Now you'll see it get pinker and pinker until it gets to this striped color. You'll also see up here, oxygen. As I close these doors, the oxygen will go up at a certain rate. There we go. See, it started to climb. And these have started to turn less pink. This is because the oxygen is constantly refilling. So, if a fire ever breaks out, that's what you do. You open up all the doors. Well, depending on how many people you have. You open up all the doors. System repair drone. And we get a burst laser Mark I. So we can take this one, which uses less power and recharges less quickly, or slower. And then, but this one fires 5 lasers all at one thing, but it goes 1 damage per shot. It's higher energy and it lasts long, or it takes longer. So we'll probably, once we get to a shop, sell the burst laser Mark I. These are nebulae, And what they do, oh, I didn't want that. These nebulae, they're very, they're, if you know what it is, it's very, it's kind of cloudy. It's almost like flying through a thunderstorm, I guess. So that's basically what it is. And you can see your sensors are useless. So I can't right or left click to increase or decrease the power. So I'm just going to go to the next center. Now, as you can see here, green is civilian, red is hostile, and purple is nebulae. So this is actually pretty lucky, so I can go up here and have more options for a alliance, not alliance, an ally-controlled sector, and I think I'll do that. It's basically a game of strategy. You have to think about what you're doing. So here's a store. We can buy more fuel here because we're kind of low on fuel. So we can buy 3 fuel. We can fix our ship up, but we don't really need it. I'm going to sell this repair drone and this burst laser. And we could have gotten a crew teleporter, but we bought fuel. So these are missiles. I have no use for missiles, because I have no weapons that are missiles. So these are drone parts. These are what the anti-ship drone and what the anti-repair drone used. So we'll fix up our ship with the remaining fuel, or scrap. And I'll upgrade our doors. Basically what upgrading these doors does is, it doesn't, it allows it impedes fire spread. So you'll see if I ever get a fire, and these are special triggered missions. Because I have an NG on my ship. Okay, I didn't lose anybody. Because I have an NG on my ship, actually 2, I am allowed to take this special sort of option. And those are blue options. Oh, okay, this is a sun. This is where I will probably get fires. So this is what I do, like I said before. Target the weapons, and then shoot it. And eventually an anomaly will occur where, there we go, where it hits the shields. Okay, you can see up here it says solar flare imminent, and what that means is that part of my ship, I don't know what part, is going to catch on fire at some point soon. See, there we go, the shield's caught on fire. So what you can do is you can either take all these doors, not that door, and you can open them all, but I will not do that. I'll just let him put out the fire, because I have these NG medbots. What they do is they constantly disperse, and they constantly heal at a slow pace. So that's what happens. Oh, and you see that these guys have lots of fire. So now we have a decent amount of scrap. I'm going to up the power, and that makes the FTL drive charge faster. Just so that we can get the heck out of here. Take that down, and you press space to pause, as you see here. And the same thing. It's really a game of waiting, but it's very fun. Once you get to know it, once you realize exactly what it does, so you can send these guys in to repair, and they'll automatically repair. Like I said though, these guys have a double repair speed, so this is very good. So now you see the ship is gone. And these missiles, I don't really need them. I just kind of collect them, because you can't sell the missiles. and you can use them for missions and stuff. Like if you have a certain amount of missiles, then you can take those missiles and you can give them to people, or something like that. Sorry, just seeing how much battery power I have left, because I'm running this off of my laptop. You arrive at a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings. Okay. So we can do this, and we got hurt, but we got some scrap. So what we're gonna do with this is we need to increase the weapons and our power bars. So we can bring that up to 4, and I'll upgrade this. That gives us more evasion technique, I guess. This is the Federation, and every turn they come a little bit closer, and you have to get a little bit further to the next exit. Okay. So now that we have more fuel bars, and I might get another one later, just in case, we just need to upgrade this, and that's the expensive part, because unlike the power bars, that goes up every time you use it by a substantial amount. It's getting a little loud. So now we just wait. So, leave me in the comments, I guess, how many of you guys have played this game. It's fun, it really is. Have any tips on getting all the ships? Not all the ships, but like not all at once, like cheating. But how to get some of the ships. So give this. See, that just went up to 30. Right now it's at 25, and we put it up to 30. So we'll do that. And that's a raised cost now, but it will be worth it. The raised cost, not really, but the extra power bar. So we should board the station, and we got 15 scrap and an extra person. So we'll put this guy on engines, and because, like I said, he has no special ability really. The weapons guy tends to really have a skill advantage. So yeah. Okay. So this is the NG. So what we can do is go here. Yep, just a straight beeline down. And hopefully we'll find a slaver along the way. See this? Okay. Sorry to interrupt myself. What we can do is we can take our little stash of missiles that we never use, and we can put those in there, and we can help people out. And sometimes we get scrap and stuff, sometimes we don't. So we're just going from place to place, and because this is a civilian or an NG controlled sector, okay, so right now we're okay. These guys are tough, to say the least. Mantis have more health than most, and so their combat is increased. So we'll send these guys in. So we have a little bit of a disadvantage over them. And I forgot to tell you, the NG have a decreased fighting not chance, but a decreased damage rate. So there's that. So as you can see, this guy is low on health, and so is this guy. So we'll send them to the infirmary, and they're going to start trying to sabotage my I say trying, but no, they're going to sabotage my oxygen. See, and this door was forced open, so it stays open. Okay. So, right now we are slowly losing oxygen, so we do not want to open any doors. La la la. Okay, so we want to send him out and maybe him in. No, 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 no. So we've still got the intruders on the ship, though. So we'll send these guys there. This guy over here. And we can send that guy in. Send this guy over here. These guys over there. And they've broken through the door. They're going for my drones now. We can put this guy through here. And as you can see, they are dead. So we can send this guy back. Scoops goes back here. Oni. And Felicity. What a fancy name. Felicity. There we go. Long range scanners. We don't really need that. What we do need is fuel, though. So we had a system repair drone before. We will only get 25 for that, so I won't get this. But it would require 4 power anyway. That's a lot. That's a lot of power. Okay, so this actually costs 35 at the moment, so I'm gonna buy that. So now it costs 50. Okay. And we're going down here. I think we're gonna get done with this system, and then we'll stop the episode. And yeah, see how you guys like it. Okay, so this is a very dangerous situation. You can either get sabotaged, or you could get an extra crew member. So I'm going to side. Nope. It was sabotage. So, there we go. We're just gonna wait. As you can see, they have another ion glass, like we do. And you see right down here, this is the amount of time, and that's the level. The level depends on how many times they actually hit you with what they have. So we're waiting. How was your guys' day? I'll probably speed through these parts if I really need to. Okay. And that's a different style of ship. So we got 3 fuel out of that. That's really good. So we're gonna go here. And we'll explore the asteroid field. We got hurt a little bit. And we're down to second, third. Okay, next sector. And we're gonna stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will probably be doing another episode anyway. We're gonna try to get to the end, and if we don't get to the end, we're gonna start another season. Yay! So yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.